Welcome to class. My name is Chris. This is Kundalini Yoga. We start as we always do with 3 deep breaths, and then we'll chant the Adi Mantra. The Adi Mantra is this: Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. It means I call upon my higher self to help me do my best. So rub your hands together. Good. Let your hands rest on your knees, palms facing up. Good. Take a deeper breath. Let it go. Now let your eyes close. Breathe only through the nose. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. We're inhaling and exhaling. Now breathe in and begin. Inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale. And exhale. Hands resting on your knees, palms up, index finger meeting thumb tip, eyes closed. Let's meditate. Inhale long through the nose, think the sound Sat. Exhale through the nose, think the sound Nam. Sat Nam is a mantra. It means truth is my name, truth is my identity. Inhale long through the nose, think Sat. Exhale slowly through the nose, think Nam. Let your breath be deep. Meditate. Good. Now take a deeper breath and bring yourself up to standing. Let it go. Our first exercise is just to get the energy moving, get your circulation started, and it's walking in place. On the inhale, raise one knee and bring the opposite hand to the sternum. Exhale down. On the inhale, raise the opposite knee, opposite hand to the chest. Exhale down. Here we go. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Sniff in, sniff out. Sniff in, sniff out. Breathing and marching. Here we go. Now on the breath, on each inhale, think Sat. On each exhale, think Nam. We keep the mantra Sat Nam present in our mind throughout the entire class, unless you're instructed to focus on another mantra. Every inhale is Sat, every exhale is Nam. That way, we give our mind something to think about. So we can let go of the chitta vritti. Chitta vritti in Sanskrit means monkey mind. That mind that just wants to keep thinking and thinking and thinking, let it go. Give it something to think about, Sat Nam. And with each time that we mentally repeat that mantra to ourselves, you're validating your own existence. And relax. Take a deep breath and let it go. Come down to sitting cross-legged on your mat. Hands on your shoulders, fingers on the front, thumbs on the back. Inhale, lift your elbows back and lift your face to the sky. Exhale, lift your elbows forward and round your spine. Inhale up, exhale down. We're warming up the spine, the shoulders. We're opening up the chest, opening up the lungs. All of these warm-up exercises are preparing you for the work that lies ahead. Close your eyes. If possible, turn your gaze up and in toward the third eye. On the inhale, think Sat. On the exhale, think Nam. Inhale, open the chest. Imagine you're a bird. These are your wings. You have a beak. You want to lift your beak to the sky and then point your beak toward Mother Earth. Breathing in and breathing out. Move your spine. Good, now inhale up, hold the breath, exhale, release. Take a normal breath, relax your arms. Throughout this whole class, there are only 2 exercises that have breath of fire. But for those of you who are unfamiliar with breath of fire, don't let the name scare you. It just means breathing in and out quickly through the nose, like you're sniffing in, sniffing out. So take a deep breath. Breath of fire, go. So you're inhaling quick, exhaling quick, so your mind is thinking more quickly. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Every inhale, Sat, every exhale, Nam. Good, now inhale, exhale. We're going to do the Sat Nam breath of fire while we're lying on our back. Lie down on your back. Bend your left knee in. Flex your left heel to the sky. Hold on anywhere behind your leg. Close your eyes. Focus up at the third eye. Breath of fire. Go. Flex through that foot. Press your heel to the sky. Pull your leg toward you. Stretch those hamstrings. Good, inhale, exhale, bend the knee, bring that foot down, raise the other knee, flex the heel to the sky, hold on behind your leg, breath of fire. So breath of fire just speeds up the benefits of any exercise that you perform with breath of fire. Our warm-ups here are meant to do things for our body and our emotional self, our energetic self. We want things that Kundalini says we should do for ourselves every day. One of them is to stretch the back of the leg, to stretch the hamstring. Kundalini Yoga recognizes the sciatic nerve and calls it the life nerve. And the yogis say, lengthen your life nerve and lengthen your life. So that's just a way to remind us that stretching away the tightness and tiredness from the backs of our legs, hamstrings, is a good way to start our day. Keep going. Good, inhale and exhale. Bring your legs down. Stretch out, just give yourself a quick stretch. Let it go. We have one more on our back, and that's to have our legs make the shape of a letter V. So lying on your back, hug your knees, press your heels to the sky. Open up your legs, reach between your legs, grab the backs of your thighs to support and hold, and open your feet as wide as you can. A big letter V. Long, deep breathing now. Long, deep breathing. Close your eyes. Inhale long. Think Sat, truth. Exhale slowly. Think Nam, self. Enjoy this. Kundalini Yoga, all yoga, has a way of stretching us out and stretching us in a way that we didn't even realize we needed to be stretched. So enjoy the practice. Good, now bend your knees, give your knees a little hug, circle them, or rock them side to side, relax. Bring your feet back down to earth. Lie on your back once more. You can lie on your back for this alternate leg lift, or you could come up to an elbow support. If it's possible for you, please come to the elbow support. If not, lying on your back is absolutely fine. Inhale, lift one foot. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift the other foot. Exhale, bring it down. So on the inhale, we're flexing. On the exhale, we're pointing. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. Close your eyes. Turn your gaze to the space between your eyebrows, the home of the sixth chakra, Ajna. Ajna is our connection to our intuition and to the universal intuition. So stay connected with the mantra, inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Work on the inner you, and then work on the outer you, strengthening core, strengthening legs. I know our focus is usually on the leg that's lifting, but think also of the leg that's on the mat. Press down through that heel. If you press down through the heel of the grounded foot, it makes lifting the other foot much easier. Press down to go up, right? Like a diving board, you jump down so you can spring up. That's what we're doing with our energetic self today. We're going to ground down so that we can spring up, and by the end of the class, you'll be uplifted. Just a little bit more. Last two. Last one. Good, now stretch out long. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale. Come on up to sitting. We've got one more. Sit cross-legged. If you'd like to sit on your cushion, please do. This is our last warm-up exercise. Here we go. Tuck your pointer finger under your thumb. Bend your elbows. Inhale, stretch your arms up over your head. Exhale, bring them down so your elbows make contact with your rib cage. Just a little bit of contact there. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Sat, Nam. Close your eyes. Focus to the brow. Sat, Nam. Sat, Nam. Think the mantra mentally in your mind while your eyes are focusing at the third eye. This pose is called Energy Restorer. So when you get that 2 or 3 o'clock mid-afternoon slump, You're working at your computer and you've got more to do. You don't really have time to take a whole Kundalini Yoga class. Just do this for 1.5 minutes. Inhale up, exhale down. If you have shoulder limitations, you could always do one arm at a time. Breathe in, breathe out, lift up and down. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. You're moving energy. You're unsticking stuck energy. It's a little challenging, but draw energy from each other. We're not in the same space, but it doesn't matter. We're all working in the same time. So even if you can't see each other in the room with yourself, you can feel each other's energy. And if you click on one of those settings, you can see everybody. We look like the Brady Bunch. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Let your hands rest on your knees. Index finger and thumb tip meet. Gyan Mudra. Meditate. And take a deeper breath and let it go. So with this class, as with all classes, listen to your own limitations. Honor them. You know your limitations best. If something hurts, don't do it. Not scaring you at all, because this is not a difficult workout. The exercises are not, they don't demand a whole lot. Know though that each exercise lasts, I think there's one exercise that's 45 seconds, but the majority of work we're about to do, each exercise is done somewhere between 1.5 minutes and 3 minutes. Considering how we squeeze our classes into an hour, usually it takes us, we barely get a chance to do each exercise for a minute. So if it feels longer, it's because it is longer, but you'll get the benefit. I love teaching extended classes like 1.5 hours, 2 hours, because you get everything. You get the full time, we get all the exercises in, we don't have to cut ourselves short, so we can really feel the benefit. So good for you. Stand up. The first several exercises we're doing are standing. Interlace your hands. Pointer fingers extended. Feet could be base of the big toes touching or slightly apart. If you can, extend both arms overhead. Without moving just the arms, we're going to move the whole body. Inhale, let the whole body sway back slightly. Exhale, let the whole body sway forward slightly. So it's not just your arms that are moving, it's everything. If you can, close your eyes, but if you feel better with your eyes open, that's fine. On the inhale back, we're thinking the sound sat. On the exhale forward, we're thinking the sound nam. Here's a visual, a willow tree in the breeze, right? You're the willow tree. Everything sways to one side and everything sways to the other side. And I can't leave the willow tree image without saying, as you've heard before, we need to live our lives like trees in the wind, willing to bend so that we don't break, right? If the tree is very stiff and a strong enough wind comes by, it's just going to crack. But if we can live like trees in the wind, as human beings, we are nothing if not adaptable. Adaptability is our key to a long and happy life. If we become stuck, set in our ways, unable to adapt, then life isn't so happy. Last time, inhale and exhale. Okay, next one we lovingly call hood ornament pose, hood ornament. So separate your feet a little wider, let your knees be bendy, palms face the floor, bending from your hips. You're not rounding your waist, you're leaning forward from a flat back. Lift your tailbone. Your palms are behind you, palms facing down, your head is uplifted, you're looking straight ahead, like you're that big old hood ornament, or if you'd rather be the beautiful maiden on the front of the Viking ship, we can do that too. Long, deep breathing. Eyes open, look straight ahead. Reach forward through your top of your head and reach back through your fingertips. Now you can leave your knees a little bendy. If you have lower back issues and this doesn't feel good, support yourself. Support yourself with your hands on your thighs. So you've got a choice. You could be here or you could be here. You could have your knees bent. If you have no lower back or hip issues, you may straighten your legs. Try to keep your face higher than your hips. You don't want to fall down in this one. You want to stay up, at least parallel to the floor, or perhaps your hips or your head a little higher than your hips. Long, deep breathing. If you can, close your eyes. This is great for your nervous system. Challenges. Anytime we challenge some system, we make it stronger. You're challenging your nervous system. Good. Now inhale. Exhale, hands on your thighs, bend your knees, ease up. We have more to do, so we're not resting a lot in this set because we have a lot to do. Interlace your hands. Your feet could be hip width or shoulder width apart. Pointer fingers extended like when we're doing Sat Kriya. Hands overhead. Inhale, tip to one side, to the right. Exhale, tip to the other side. You decide what's a comfortable distance for your feet. Close your eyes if possible and focus to the brow. On each inhale, think Sat. On each exhale, think Nam. Now stay leaning to your right. Your right. You're tipping to your right. Long, deep breathing. Feel that left rib cage opening. Feel the stretch from your armpit all the way down to your hip, from the armpit all the way up through your fingertips. We're yawning that rib cage open. Breathe. Now I know you can feel that left side opening up, but think also of reaching through your right fingertips, that both arms are extended, both sides are stretching. Long, deep breathing. Good. On your next inhale, shift to the other side. And exhale, come back. Like a tree again, swaying in the breeze. Finish on the left side. Stay on your left side, reaching through both fingertips. Lengthening up the whole right side, opening up the whole right side, the side body. Long, deep breathing. You can do this. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Validate yourself with every breath. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, relax your arms. So most of these warm-ups are 1.5 to 3 minutes. If you find that the 3 minutes is just too much for you, that's okay. Take a little break, come back and do some more when you can. Listen to yourself, honor yourself. We have a few more, I'm sorry, these aren't warm-ups, we're in the set already. We're in the set, working the total self. Interlace your hands, pointer finger extended, feet wide. Now, I'm opposite you most probably, so we want to go to our right. We're going to draw a circle with our fingertips going first to your right. So circle around to your right, all the way around, come up the left side and all the way back up to the top. That's it. Now bend your knees and let your whole body go. We want the whole body involved in the movement. You're moving energy. You're also working your inner organs, right? Specifically opening up the liver before we stretch it. Stretch both sides. So the internal organs are not symmetrical. On the left side of the body predominantly is the stomach. Then you move over to the right side, you've got liver, pancreas, spleen. With the lobes of the lung. The heart is slightly to your left, so there's only 2 lobes of your left lung, and there's a little more space on the right. You've got 3 lobes to your right lung. So the body's not symmetrical on the inside. So doing things on one side and then following up on the other side when it comes to exercises, there's a reason for it, you know. When we go one way, we're working the liver. We go the other way, all of that squishing of the liver helps to detox, and then when we reverse directions, we're helping to flush out those toxins. Liver has a big job. It cleans your blood. And really, got to have a liver to be in business, and got to have a healthy liver to feel good. And very, let's see, in a more self-centered way or superficial way, a healthy liver gives you healthy skin. You want your skin to look young, you want to feel young and healthy, keep your liver healthy. So predominantly this way we are working the liver. And that's not to say that we're not working many other systems at the same time. Kundalini Yoga has a way of multitasking. So we're not just working one internal organ. You're using your nervous system, your musculoskeletal system, your circulatory system. Everything works together. Let's do one more circle and pause. Come all the way up to the top. Take a deep breath. Go the other way. Flush out those toxins. Soften your knees. Make the circle the size that's good for you. Working the total self. So those of you who've been my students for years, I'm sure at one point in time we did this in a 2-hour class. I don't think it was a New Year's Day class. I think it was perhaps a random 2-hour class that we did either at the Synergy Center or Center of Grace at another time. And I do remember how great it felt after this class. So I don't want to overhype it, but don't want to lead you to false expectations, but it has been my experience that this particular class, these particular exercises when done in this order, go so far to raise your energy, to lift your spirits high, that virtually for the next day or two, everything is right with the world. And isn't that a nice feeling to gain and maintain? So do yourself a favor and work through all these exercises. Inhaling up, exhaling down. I know 3 minutes feels like 5 minutes, but I promise you, none of these are longer than 3 minutes. Keep the mantra. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Almost there, you've got this. Last circle. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Shake your arms. Walk your feet in. Shake one leg. Shake the other leg. Take a breath. Meditate while you stand. Be relaxed on your feet. All right, take a deep breath. A few more standing exercises. This one's fun. And since we each have our own space, we don't have to worry about touching our neighbor or bumping into anybody. Feet slightly apart, arms out, palms down, straight arms. Give yourself some space. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Close your eyes and twist. Keep going. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Let your body move as one unit. Whatever way the hands are twisting, that's the way your head, your shoulders, your chest, everything is moving together. And this is to balance your energy. It's not unusual in a Kundalini Yoga class to find exercises every so often that balance the energy that you've started. We get the energy moving by physically moving the body, but then we want to balance things out. And almost always at the end of any Kundalini Yoga class, there is an exercise to balance the energy. Sometimes it also balances the brain, balances prana, apana, the different winds of the body. So this is a nice little stopgap here to balance what we're working with so that we can keep going. Always, if you feel the need to take a rest, it's always okay to take a rest. And on a day like today, I would say it's a good day to get a drink. If you need to go get a drink of water, then rejoin us. Pace yourself. It's a 90-minute class. A little bit more. Stick with it. You can do this. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, relax your arms. Give them a shake. Good for you. So Kundalini, as I said, works on many systems at the same time, but there are also many layers that we're working on. So in particular, in this exercise that we just did, if you felt like your arms were sore from holding them out that long, it may not be just the muscle getting stronger. It may very well be the meridians that run through the muscle. Meridians are the system of energy upon which acupuncture is based. And if you go for an acupuncture treatment, they may be putting a needle in your arm so that something in your digestive system can heal. Acupuncture does not put needles in the spot that needs the help. It puts the needle in the energy channel that relates to that spot. So in particular, a lot of the nadis and meridians through the arms have to do with digestion. So that may have been just a nice help for your digestion. Next one, step your feet wide. We have a lot to cover, so I'm going to just keep going. I really want to get it all in. Palms face the sky, fingers and thumbs glued together, palms facing up, arms up and out at a 60-degree angle, a very wide stance. Inhale to stand tall, exhale to bend your knees. There we go. Inhale up, exhale squat. Inhale tall, exhale sink. You can leave your eyes open and focus on one point if it helps you to balance, or you can close your eyes, focus to the brow, inhale sat, exhale nam. Grounding. Remember I talked about the springboard? A diver can't vault themselves into the air unless first they push down, they jump down, the board goes down. So we need to ground ourselves, feeling gravity, feeling the earth holding us securely. We need to feel that gravity, work on the first chakra, the first center, before we can uplift through the remaining chakras, right? Most of us, if we have blocks, if we have issues, we have things that we're trying to work through, it usually has to do with one of the first three chakras. First chakra, Muladhara, is the base of the spine, energy is earth. Second chakra, Svadhisthana, is between the tailbone and the navel, right about the area of the reproductive organs, has to do with creativity. Color is orange. And then the third chakra, Manipura, that's the navel chakra. The solar plexus chakra has to do with us feeling strong, feeling motivated, feeling secure in our own energy, feeling like you're all that. And you know, it takes just as much energy to portray yourself as something less than and to feel meek and insignificant. It takes just as much energy to do that as it does to feel large, live large. Be the energy that you are. No two of us are alike. The earth needs us, Mother Earth needs us, the universe needs us just the way we are. Don't be afraid to be who you are. You're all very unique, and you all have unique talents that you bring to bear. We need them. We need them. So be you. Be all you. Just a few more. Good. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Give your arms a little shake. One more standing exercise. You can do it. You can do it. Same arms, but heels together, toes turned out, like in ballet, first position. We're going to let the knees bend open just a little and then come up. We don't want the knees to go way out over the toes. There is a mantra with this one. When we're standing tall, we're saying the sound sa. When we bend the knees, it's ta. When we straighten, it's na. And when we bend, it's ma. So sa, ta, na, ma. Creation, birth, death, rebirth. Here we go. Sa, ta, na, ma. Say it. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Inhale, shake your arms. Exhale, relax. Have a seat and rest. Meditate. You're doing great. Have a seat, meditate. Close your eyes. Focus up and into the brow. Inhale, think Sat. Exhale, think Nam. Good, now take a deeper breath. Let it go. Have a drink. We're doing great. We're doing great. We're going to get it all in. Yay, yay, yay. All right, that concludes all the standing work, which is a lot more than we usually do standing. The next couple of exercises involve downward facing dog. I'm going to give you some options. So full down dog, to find it, just watch. You'd be sitting back on your heels with your hands extended, fingers spread wide, arms long. Tuck your toes and raise your hips to the sky. What we're going to be doing is lifting one leg. We'll be raising the left leg so it's one long line from your head all the way out through your foot, right? Like one diagonal line. We'll be regular breathing here, long deep breathing. We'll do this side for a while, and then we'll lift the other leg for a while. And then we'll repeat. So if staying here for a minute or two in down dog does not feel good to you, you could always come down to hands and knees, and you could leave the leg here, an extended leg, extending the length of the spine. Or you could come down to your elbows and extend your leg a little bit on an angle, head down, leg up. It's like one long extension of your spine. So find a way to extend that leg that works for you. The following exercise will be, again, in down dog. We're going to raise that leg and bend that knee like you're trying to kick yourself in the behind. We're going to bend and straighten, a minute on each side. So that's a lot of down dog, but we want a good result. So we're gonna push ourselves as best we can without overdoing. Pace ourselves. If you need to take a break and come back and join, do that. Yeah, this is a great exercise to really shift that energy. So find yourself sitting on your heels. Reach your hands out in front of you as far as you can reach. Fingers spread wide, palms flat like suction cups. Tuck your toes and raise your hips to the sky. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Yeah, get the wrinkles out, stretch out those legs. Now, leaving your right foot down, raise your left foot to the sky. Long, deep breathing. Breathe. Prana is life force energy. Pranayam is a breath practices, breath techniques. Because there is no prana, there is no life force without the breath. So don't underestimate the importance of simple, deep breathing. Inhale long through the nose. Exhale long through the nose. Long, deep breaths. Down dog is an inversion. An inversion is when your head is lower than your heart. Most of the time, during our day, the head is always above everything. The head's higher than the heart's higher than the hips. So the internal organs get set in their ways. They are in your body in a certain pattern. You know, they sit a certain way with each other. When we do something like an inversion, it upends everything. all of a sudden those organs that were nested together are being tossed upside down. That's good. We get some more circulation going to all the inner parts of the body. And we shake things up a little bit. Good, now take a deep breath. Bring that foot down. Raise the other leg to the sky. As high as you can lift. But think also we're pressing down through the bottom foot so we can lift high through the top foot. That's it. Take some deep breaths here. Close your eyes if you can. Focus to the brow. Inhale, thinking Sat. Exhale, thinking Nam. Down dog, the great balancer. You can do this. Your body loves this. Your organs are loving this. Your nervous system is loving this. It will say thank you to you. Persevere. You can do this. Take a deeper breath. And bring that foot down. Going to shift again and raise the left leg. Back to the first side. There you go. Not so long this time. Just breathe. If you'd feel better doing this on your hands and knees or on your elbows and knees, bring yourself down, get in a little more contact with the earth, and raise that back foot. Way to shake things up. Take a breath. Bring that foot down. Other foot. They say you haven't really started your yoga practice until that first bead of sweat hits the mat. So yeah, I think we've started our yoga practice. You know that you're really into your practice when that first bead of sweat hits the mat. And inhale. And exhale. Bring the foot down. Hands and knees. Hands and knees. Sit back into child's pose. Take a few breaths here. Relax. Job well done. And come up to sitting. Sitting on your heels. Left hand in your lap. Right hand on your left. Palms up. Meditate. Inhale, think Sat. Exhale, think Nam. Take a deeper breath and let it go. We have one more down dog exercise, just one more, and that's with one leg lifted, kicking yourself in the behind, bending and straightening your knee. So, come back. Find downward facing dog, or hands and knees if you prefer. Raise your left foot to the sky, and here we go. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. See if you can get a breath going with the rhythm. Inhale, exhale, or exhale, inhale. Get a breath going with kicking yourself. So on the inhale, Sat, on the exhale, Nam. Good, place that foot down, raise the other leg, and go. You're shaking loose any stuck energy, right? We have things that we're stuck on, emotional things, things from our childhood. Anytime we're stuck on something, the energy doesn't move as well. We feel more lethargic, more like we're stuck in the past. We don't have the energy to go forward. So remove that block now. Take that boulder out of your path so that you can move forward with all the energy you can muster. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Sit, hands and knees. Sit back on your heels. Rest. Good job. Take a little breath. Take a deep breath, bring yourself up. The next exercise is to help your magnetic field, the energy that you are, that extends out and around you. If you're on a wood floor, you're going to want to fold up your mat. You need some cushioning for your knees. So this is a fun one. Hands and knees, come a little forward. Lift your feet a little bit, and we're going to crisscross our ankles. Open, cross, open, cross. Do it with me now. Here we go. So if you breathe with it, in, out, sniff in, sniff out, sat nam, sat nam, sat nam. It's like breath of fire. You're strengthening your magnetic field. You're also opening up the pathways for emotional healing, which we will do in the next couple of exercises. You're getting your body ready to do some emotional healing. You're doing great. Keep it up. Just a little bit more. Sat nam, sat nam, sat nam. Inhale and exhale. Sit back on your heels again and stretch. And come up. You can sit on your cushion or you can sit on your heels, left hand in your lap, right hand on your left. Meditate, close your eyes, focus to the brow. Inhale, sat, exhale, nam. Take a deeper breath and let it go. Our next exercise is Camel Pose. If sitting on your heels or kneeling on your knees is not good for you, then sit cross-legged on your cushion. Camel Pose, we're going to have our hands behind us, supporting our back, lifting our head upward if that's comfortable. Or you could put your fists on your back, Or you could interlace your hands, extend your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades back, and lift your face to whatever level is comfortable. Just a little bit about Camel Pose. We're going to be grounding down through your shins, pressing your tailbone forward. You want to feel the abdominals stretching all the way up through your chest. We're going to engage the whole body. Shins grounding down so you can explore more the arch of your spine. Feel heaven's pull. Make this effort an offering. This is for emotional healing. So, here we go. If you can, kneel on both knees with your knees apart. If you'd rather, then sit on your cushion cross-legged. You could tuck your toes under if that feels better, or you could leave them flat. Hands or fists into your lower back, elbows squeezing behind you, pressing your hips and your tailbone forward, leaving your shoulders back. You decide what's best for your neck. If you're squeezing your shoulder blades back and it's okay for your face to look up, then go there. But if that's not good for your neck, then don't do it. So find yourself, it's just long, deep breathing. As I said, there's very little breath of fire in this set. So find your camel pose, close your eyes, focus up and in toward the brow. On each long inhale, think Sat. On each long exhale, think Nam. Focus eyes up and into the brow, the third eye. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Deep breathing. If you feel lightheaded or dizzy, come out of the pose and rest. If you're doing yoga on a full stomach, this has been known to make the stomach feel not so good. So hopefully we started early enough today that everybody's working with a relatively empty stomach. Sat Nam. Validate yourself, true identity, the true you, what's underneath it all. Good, now inhale. Exhale, slowly lift your head, lift your face, lift your body. Come all the way back into child's pose, fold forward. Take your time, we just did a huge back bend. Take a moment to do a nice little forward bend. Let everything relax. And come on up to sitting on your cushion. Have a seat, take a rest. First, let's meditate. Meditate, long spine, long neck, chin slightly tucked, eyes closed. Inhale, think Sat. Exhale, think Nam. Inhale and exhale. You're doing great. Hang with me. We've got a few more challenging exercises, then we're home free. You've done most of the hard work. All right. Get a drink if you like, if you need one. The next exercise is locust pose with long, deep breathing. Locust, we're lying on our belly, lifting our legs, but leaving our chin on the floor in this particular locust. So you're going to bring your thumb across to the opposite hand, roll your opposite finger, roll your fingers over it. So you've got your fists, we're going to bring the fists to the crease of the hip. So come lie on your belly. Thumbs inside your fist under the crease of the hip, ankles crossed, chin on the floor. Raise your legs, long, deep breathing. Take a deep breath and let it go. Good. Take a moment, rest your face on your hands, turn your face to look left and relax, relax and rest. Good, now take a deeper breath. You can do this. It's boat pose, bow pose, sorry. Boat pose is when we're on our belly, grabbing our ankles, lifting our knees off the floor and pulling back through the ankles, lifting the chest off the floor. Modification for bow would be to cross your ankles, interlace your hands, extend your arms long behind you, and try to lift your face a little bit to look forward. Another possible modification for bow is resting on one arm, holding one ankle, and then resting on the other arm, holding the other ankle. So it's just a regular breathing. Here we go. Find any form of bow, half bow, modified bow, or full bow. Lift your chest, take some deep breaths. Just a little bit more, you've got this. Take a deep breath, let it go, relax your legs, relax your arms. Bring your legs close together, roll your hips side to side. Let go of any tension, any tightness, any blocks that you've loosened up, let them go. And then relax, take a deep breath, and let it go. Push back on your heels. Stretch your spine out the other way. Take a breath. And come up to sitting. Didn't I tell you we were on the downhill slide? All right, easy peasy from here on out. You've done all the work, let's enjoy the benefits. Hold on to your knees. Move your navel around in a counterclockwise circle. Close your eyes. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Stomach circles. That's a welcome friend, isn't it? I know, we usually see it at the very beginning of the class. Today we're seeing it at the end. Move your navel around in a counterclockwise circle. That's it. Inhaling And exhaling. With each inhale, think the sound Sat. With each exhale, think the sound Nam. Good, now go the other way. That's it. Give everything a good massage. Massage the inner organs. Massage the hips, the lower back. One more circle. And come sitting center. Take a deep breath. And let it go. For the next one, you can stay sitting cross-legged, sitting on your cushion, or sitting on your heels. You decide. However you're sitting, sit up nice and tall. We're going to reach one hand out, fingers wide open. And then when we pull it in, tuck your thumb into your fist. You reach the other hand out, fingers wide open. To bring it in, tuck your thumb inside your fist. So breathe in, breathe out, and see if you can get a little rhythm going for yourself. Sniff in, sniff out, sniff in, sniff out. Close your eyes, focus to the brow, and connect to the breath. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. So both actions are energetic, right? You think about the reaching forward action, reach through those fingertips. But when you think about the pulling back action, pull through that elbow. It's like there's somebody behind you. You want to give them the elbow, elbow, elbow. So both ways are energetic, the reaching forward and the pulling in. Now close your eyes, focus to the brow. Visualize what it is that you want in your life. Visualize what it is that you're working toward. Visualize, see it clearly, and pull it in. Bring it in. Bring it into your vision. Bring it into yourself. Just a little bit more, you've got this. Thirty seconds, come on, reach. Give it all you've got. We're near the end. Looking good out there. Good, stretch both arms out, inhale, and exhale. Come sitting cross-legged, sitting on your cushion. What a good job you're doing. Give yourself a pat on the back. All right. Arms extended. Inhale, raise your arms up, if you can, a little bit behind your ears. Exhale down a little lower than parallel. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, Sat, exhale, Nam. Close your eyes. Clearing out your aura, energizing your aura, the energy around you. I know we've done a lot of arm work today, a lot with our arms to move our energy in a good way. If your arms are tired right now, not to worry. Tomorrow morning you'll wake up and they'll be fine. A lot of what we think about and worry about, like, oh, I can't do this, tomorrow I won't be able to move, a lot of it is mind over matter, right? Don't let your mind get the better of you. We're near the end. We just have a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Last 10 seconds. You can do this. Good. Inhale up and exhale down. Meditate. Let your hands rest on your knees. Gyan Mudra, pointer finger meeting thumb. Meditate. Inhale, think Sat. Exhale, think Nam. Breathe in and let it go. Good job. We've got a few mantras now. The first mantra is in Sanskrit, it's their letters of the scale. So like if we sing the scale do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, the words don't mean anything. Same thing in Sanskrit. We're going to sing the scale, but it's different words, different phrases, or different syllables. But it's said to be an earth mantra, a very grounding mantra. So in order to lift ourselves up, we first ground down. So I'll sing the letters of the scale, or the sounds that the scale makes, and you sing it back to me. The words are this: sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. And then we sing the scale backwards: sa, ni, da, pa, pa, ma, pa, ga, re, sa. So I'll say it, you say it after me. Here we go. Sa, oh sorry, tuck your fingers under your thumb, fingers extended, bend your elbows up and out at 90 degrees. All right, now I'll sing, you sing. Sa, re, ga, ma, sing. Sa, re, ga, ma, me. Pa, da, ni, sa, you. Pa, da, ni, sa, me. Sa, ni, da, pa. Sa, ni, da, pa. Ma, ga, re, sa. Ma, ga, re, sa. So I'll sing and you repeat. Sa, re, ga, ma. Pa, da, ni, sa. Sa, ni, da, pa. Ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma. Pa, da, ni, sa. Sa, ni, da, pa. Ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma. Pa, da, ni, sa. Sa, ni, da, pa. Ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma. Pa, da, ni, sa. Sa, ni, da, pa. Ma, ga, re, sa. Sa, re, ga, ma. pa ni sa, sa ni da pa, ma ga re sa. Now everybody together. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Shake them and let them come down and rest and meditate. Inhale, think Sat. Exhale, think Nam. Take a deeper breath. Let it go. Last physical exercise. It's also a mantra. The mantra is this: Govinda, Govinda, Hari, Hari. And in this instance, it means God, the sustainer and supporter of all. God, the fresh, beautiful, absolutely potent healing energy that inherently exists in each one of us. That's what Govinda, Govinda, Hari, Hari means. All right. Have one hand on opposite upper arm, other hand on opposite upper arm, arms resting, chin down. Bring your chin down to your chest. Close your eyes, keep your head bowed, focus up and into the brow, and chant with me. Govinda, Govinda, Hari, Hari. 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 Inhale, lift your face, stretch your arms up, give them a shake. Exhale, relax, meditate. Now take a deeper breath and let it go. That's the end of the set, working the total self, but we're going to finish with a little meditation. And it's a breath exercise to be more sensitive, more tolerant, and loving in relationships. Breath exercise to be more sensitive, more tolerant, and more loving in relationships. All right, tuck your pinky under your thumb. So you've got 3 fingers left. Take your right hand palm face down. Okay, your left hand palm face up. We want the fingerprints to touch. Pointer to pointer, middle to middle, ring finger to ring finger, elbows by your sides. So let your arms relax. Pointer fingerprint is touching pointer fingerprint. Same thing with middle and ring finger. Eyes are simply closed. We're going to sniff in 16 sniffs. And when we're full up, we're going to hold for 2 counts and then sniff out 16 sniffs and hold it out. So on the sniff in, we think 4 times. Sa, ta, na, ma. We hold it at the top, think Waheguru. On the sniffs out, we think 4 times. Sa, ta, na, ma. And hold the breath for 2, we think Waheguru. So Sa, ta, na, ma 4 times, Waheguru. That's all there is to it. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Blow all the air out. Now, 16 sniffs in. Go. Hold, think Waheguru. 16 sniffs out. Go. Hold out, Waheguru. Sniff in. Go. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Hold, Waheguru. Sniff out. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Hold, Waheguru. Sniff in. Hold. Sniff out. Hold. Keep going. Now inhale, stretch your hands up. Hold the breath, shake them. Exhale, release. Meditate. Good. Now take a deeper breath and let it go. Good, lie down on your back and rest. It's time for final relaxation. You deserved it. You earned it. Reap the benefits of your practice now. Relax and completely let go. Feel yourself in contact with the earth, the back of your head resting, the back of your shoulders, the lower back and hips, the backs of your calves and heels. Rest into the earth. Let the earth envelop you like a soft cloud. Feel grounded, yet buoyant, like a cork on the water. Let yourself float. Let go. Let the work that you've done work for you now. Let the energy that you started continue to flow through you now. Through you, around you, over you, beneath you. Let it flow. Let healing happen. And know that the healing knows where to go. It knows what part of you needs to heal. And it's going there now. Let healing happen because it can. Relax. Floating, healing, relaxing, now. Begin now to bring yourself back. Take some deeper breaths. Rub the palms of your hands. Rub the soles of your feet. Wake yourself up. Energize your nervous system. Take a moment to stretch to either side. Hand to opposite knee. Roll that knee across, spine twist, spinal twist, cat stretch. And stretch the other side. And when you're ready, come up to sitting. We'll close our class with a prayer, a long sat and a brief nam. Good, good. Bring yourself back. Come up to sitting. Rub your hands together. It's so wonderful to see your faces. Let your thumbs rest against your chest. Let your eyes simply close. Inhale. Suspend the breath. See yourself living your life healthy, happy, fulfilled. And let it go. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Send healing energy, healing prayers to someone who needs it. And let it go. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Send healing energy to the planet and everyone on it. And let it go. We'll finish now with a long Sat and a brief Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Thank you. God bless you. Sat Nam. Great job, everybody. Great job.